Hello and welcome in, everybody. I appreciate y'all for joining me on this Saturday afternoon. I'm going to have actually a couple of hours here. I'm going to get in a nice short stream, do some work in Nightmare Survival, and then I have to go pick back up my kids, but I should be back on and streaming later tonight. Um, so we should have a nice little split stream today. I am doing well. How are you? That is amazing to hear. Hope you're enjoying the tunes. I finally found some DMCA free EDM that I can kind of play a little bit quietly in the background for me to talk over and kind of listen to as I'm playing rather than like just game sounds and white noise or dead air or so even if I do tend to kind of lock in on whatever I'm doing at the moment, at least I have some tunes going on in the background. So I'm super stoked about that. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to be doing some work in Survival Nightmare. I haven't streamed in a couple of days because a lot of what I've been doing has been a lot of waiting around, to be honest with you. When you're dealing with copper golems, copper trapdoors, stuff like that, you can't use like oxidized copper and craft the oxidized copper trapdoors. You have to craft copper trapdoors and then you have to set them out and wait for them to oxidize to your desired color, and then you have to wax it and then collect it. Same thing with the copper golems, sort of. So if you're looking for the statues, you have to wait for them to oxidize and become a statue, and then you could roll back their oxidization level to where you want it with an axe, and then wax it, and that'll be that. So I mean, you could start off with oxidized, and then you only have to wait to get that one game tick to where it becomes a statue. And of course, you can create copper golems at any stage. You could do the copper, the exposed, the weathered, or the oxidized. So, but like the trapdoors and stuff like that, chests, you can't create it with exposed, weathered, or oxidized. You have to create the copper and then you have to wait for it to oxidize. So it's been a lot of AFK standing around, and I didn't really want to stream like a ton of standing around. But this is what I've been working on. This is the underside of my wool farm, which I will go up. Thank you. I'm super excited about these new playlists. So this is the wool farm that I built. I actually did a tutorial on it and have it on YouTube. So this is my 16 color wool farm, which is directly above all of this crazy redstone contraption. And what I have going on down here is I have 16 modules that are sorted. Um, 16 modules that are completely sorted, and then after they get sorted, the wool gets split into 4 lines. Three for crafters and one for a dropper. The dropper is going to be dropping blocks. The crafters, one of them is going to be doing wool stairs, wool slabs, and then cushions. Once that becomes live, so I'm actually holding all 3 of the crafters They're all locked for the time being, and just waiting for the update to drop. So we're all ready and set to go. Last thing I gotta do is I gotta sort out water streams for down here, pushing it towards my little copper golem sorting stations. And yes, it is a trial chamber. It looks like a trial chamber at least. So I'm going to be using copper golems for doing the sorting, and I've got each one of the little pods set up to sort all of the goodies that this farm is going to be making, and this is going to be my wool storage. So it's going to be sorted. It's going to be fully automatic, so it's going to be AFK farmed, and then it's going to be sorted, and it's going to be crafted, and then it's going to be sorted again, and then it's going to be stored, and everything's going to be fully automatic, AFKable. For all 16 colors of wool, all 16 colors of wool stairs, all 16 colors of wool slabs, and all 16 colors of cushions. So the last thing I did was I got these chests to oxidize. I waxed them and put them in. Waiting on the second chest, because when you create the copper golems themselves, they come with a chest. And I'm going to use those chests. So what I got to do now is I got to work on my statues for the top. And again, I apologize. It's going to be a lot of standing around AFKing, but there's really no way to avoid it. There is just no way to avoid it. But I do think I am going to grab... it's weathered. I need oxidized, not cut. I need regular oxidized. Where are you? There's oxidized. Okay. And this is wax block of copper. Oxidized. Then it rolls over to... Okay, so I think I have 6 pods. I think I need 12 of these. And forgive me, I'm not quite sure how to do this yet. I can only imagine. Do I? Yes, I do. Okay. And I still got to figure out what I'm going to do with Jeb here. Jeb's been standing on stone for like a week and a half now. I'm sure his hooves hurt, and I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with him. I think I'm going to figure out something to put him in here somewhere. I'm just not sure what yet. And while I'm waiting for stuff to oxidize, I actually have a plan. I am going to finish decorating this wool farm because I actually never put on the finishing touches. What am I... that's right. Focus. Let's do some iron bars. Alright, so it looks for copper in a 4x4. So... it looks for copper in a 4x4. And it's not going to find any here. So... what I want to do is I want to do All right, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can do another one, and I came out 3 and turned. All right, so that'll be 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't have a 3x3, so let me do a 3x3 here. Yeah, it doesn't really matter with Bedrock Edition. Doesn't matter if you play on console or on PC. Actually, my daughter, when she plays with me, she's playing on our Xbox. This is not gonna work for me. Um, Backed up over there, so let's. Hmm, oh, seriously? That is a lot of iron bars. Holy smokes, man. I'm actually really liking this DMCA for free playlist. I have a couple of them though that I just found, so that way nobody tries to grab copyrights on anything. All right, so I got 4 ready to go. Let's figure out how this works. If anybody in chat knows how to make copper golems, shoot me the cheat code. I would appreciate it. I can imagine it works like snow golems, iron golems, just with copper. And since they're only 1 block high, I would imagine it's only 1 block of copper. But I actually have no clue. Let's see, Car Pumpkin. I already got one. Nice. And so I would imagine that it is. Are we for real right now? All right, so I would imagine it's one of these, and then I would imagine that it's one of these. Hey. Okay, never mind. I figured out how to make them. That's the only thing I didn't really think through. Um, okay, I don't care too much about the dirt. All right, let's try this a different way. I gotta carve some of these up first. So let's see. That's what I got so far. Alright. No, I don't need the pumpkins. I need to carve pumpkins. Thank you. Yep, you stay right there, buddy. I know. Really good idea and really good addition by Mojang. I super love this idea. And we'll do another one here. And I'm hoping it goes no to the other side. But it didn't, of course. Okay, now the only sure thing that I'm like 100% unsure of. Well, I can get the dirt too. I'm not really sure. Well, I mean, I suppose they will probably stop moving. Is this guy? No, he's still moving. So, like waiting game again. The way that copper works is it's random game tick, but every time that the game calls for a tick, it does a 4x4x4 check to see if there's another copper block in the vicinity. If there's a copper block in the vicinity, it can reset the random tick. So anytime you're trying to oxidize copper, you want to spread the blocks out at least 4 blocks. So that would be like 4 blocks in every direction, including above and below. So these guys are not going to find copper 4 blocks above, below, or in any direction. So if the game is going to stack a random tick on them, it is going to be a good tick and it's not going to get reset. See, I got more iron bars upstairs, I guess, because this is going to be annoying. I hate waiting for random ticks. They should have figured out something to make this more simple. This is just insane. Let's see. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I need at least 12. They should have come up with something better. Although, I'm sure they didn't. Again, like they could have come up with something better. They should have come up with something better. But I don't truly know how popular these things are. Like, I might be the only idiot who uses copper golem statues in a friggin' build. I'm not sure. That's entirely possible. Oh no! That's what I didn't want to have happen. And I picked up a stair from somewhere. I killed the stair. Where'd I kill a stair at? Right here. I killed the stair too. Oh, that's unfortunate. And yeah, that is 100% your connection. Usually, I do have a little bit of frame loss while I'm streaming, just from multi streaming, but so far, so good, according to the report. It's actually, the stream is actually running pretty healthy today for some ungodly reason. Alright, and then I gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we could do another one here. Ooh. Nice, nice. Glad you can still hang out. Ow. Not totally not what I meant to do. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. That. Did I not put a golem in here? I could have swore I put a golem in here. Maybe not. That's weird. Okay. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, okay. Teaching a bit of Turkish. Respect it. How is it pronounced, though? Merhaba? Ooh. Okay. So, each syllable is clearly enunciated with the primary stress placed on the second syllable. So, merhaba. Nice. My first Turkish word. Merhaba. Appreciate that. And just goes to show you learn something new every day. All right. So, what I am doing here is I created the oxidized golems. When they get their game tick, they're going to move into statue form, and then you can scrape the rust off of up to 4 layers to get them back to a regular copper golem statue before they get animated again. So what I'm looking for is I've down here in this sorting facility and storage facility, I used the tricky trial setup, or the trial chamber setup, with the copper floor with the cut copper. The oxidized copper with the cut oxidized copper. And then in the front here, I did each of the 4. But on the inside here for the golem, I did the exposed stairs and exposed slab, exposed trapdoors, and doing exposed chests. What I want to do is I would like to do, I left this blank slot up here. I'm going to do statues on top of these. I was thinking doing the weathered and the exposed. So I used the furthest oxidized block that I can to create the copper golem. And then once he turns into a statue, I should be able to shave the rust off once or twice to get the weathered and the exposed and have them stay as statues. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm just going to use exposed copper for the golems for each one of the pods. But I wanted to get the statues done. I wanted to get the statues in place. Then I can put down the chests, worry about the copper golems, and finish these little pods up. And then I have the water streams to work on. I'm going to have to do a couple of feeder systems. Make sure everything can get over there and get sorted. This guy is still moving. This guy is still moving. Random ticks. Love it. At least we have music. But yeah, I'm going to wait for these random ticks. Going to try scraping the rust off and seeing. That's how it's supposed to work, I believe. But we're going to try that out, make sure it works, and then oxidize the rest of them. I think I need a total of 12. I have 6 pods. Let's see, because 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have 6 pods that I need 2 copper golems each pod for. So I need a total of 12 copper golems statues. And I believe I've got 3, 4, 5. I've got 7 up now. So once I get some ticks here, I can start putting down copper golems after I farm the statues. And we'll get the statues rolling. And then the exposed copper golems for the sorting stations, you just build them exactly how I did this, just using the exposed, and it gives you an exposed chest. And then you wax the chest and you wax the copper golem, and they stay that oxidization level. So these guys are supposed to get random ticks. The way that I understood it is these guys are supposed to get random ticks, and they're supposed to stop moving at some point. And then to reanimate them, you have to take them all the way back down to copper, and then you need to shave them one more time after you get them down to copper, and then that will reanimate them, which I'm not looking to get them reanimated. I only need to shave them once or twice. I need 6 weathered and I need 6 exposed. So I'm probably going to shave them twice. The first one, I'm going to shave twice and make sure that that's exactly how it works. And then I will shave the remaining 5 twice. And I will get the exposed ones placed first. And then I will move on to the weathered. Nope, he's still moving. Come on. I wish it didn't slow down the oxidization process with a bunch of them in an area, because I would just make like a huge mosh pit for them and let them all run around in the mosh pit. At least that way it would be easy to tell which ones are statues and which ones are still moving. And then I guess the copper golem statues, they have a couple of different poses. That's going to be at least a fun part, figuring out which pose I want these guys in. Oh, he's still moving. He's still moving. About this guy. Nope, still moving. I grabbed the 12. So I can actually run and put these pumpkins back. Or, no, I'm going to need more. I'll just stay over here so the ticks. According to my personal opinion, like, I'm not anywhere near good yet. There's still so much more I want to do, so much more I think I'm capable of. I'm just not, I'm not proficient with it yet. But one thing that I did, even before I started uploading and like actually posting on social media, I started making videos and like recording my voice and like talking to myself and like doing voiceover narration and like live recordings. And then like I would go through and I would delete the videos, eventually after a couple of days or whatever. I would go through and delete the videos. But what that did was like I would watch the video back and like look at the editing, look at the tags, the stickers, how did the audio sound? Um, it kind of just gives you an idea of what it's going to look like to other people when you do upload it to social media. So that's probably just the one thing that I would advise: get comfortable with talking to yourself first in a mic if you're going to do audio. If not, a lot of people do like the on-screen text. That's fine too. Like that has its place too. Um, but get comfortable with whatever software you choose to do your video blah. Get comfortable with the software that you choose to do your video editing, and like make a few videos, maybe a dozen, 2 dozen, and watch it yourself and then ask yourself, like, would this hold my attention? If I was doom scrolling on YouTube, is this something that I would stop and watch? And once you get to that point where you find yourself answering yes to your questions, then you're at a point where you could start uploading your content. I by am no means am I a large streamer or a large content creator. Just starting, like, I started months and months ago, and I stopped. Um, had some real life stuff come up, got kind of busy. The spring for me is really busy at work, putting in like 14 and 15-hour days and then coming home and still having the 4 kids at the house. I just wasn't able to devote any time to really playing games, but streaming or video like content creation. Um, I was at a point where when I got home, after I got done with, making the dinner and getting the kids baths and in bed and all that, if I had, 45 minutes, an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, whatever the case may be, if I had that time to play, I didn't want to have to worry about, like, going live. How does my audio sound? Um, and then like trying to go back and like farm clips and like get clips up on, the YouTube, the Instagram, TikTok. I didn't want to have to worry about any of that. I just wanted to be able to come home from a long work day, chill with the fam, and then once like family time was over, jump in the shower, get out of the shower, and then like it was my time, and I wanted to enjoy my time, the little bit of time that I have to myself during the spring. So I really chilled out on the content creation for a while. And now that the springtime is over and I'm going into the later half of summer and going into the fall, I don't want to say work slows down, but it's definitely not as nearly as busy as it is in the springtime. So I can really ramp up on the content creation again, which I have been doing. I keep teasing my daughter though, because she likes when I play Bed Wars with her, and I keep asking her like, "Where are you?" You asked me to play Bed Wars, and then like I get in these Bed Wars games, and I go through all of my footage because I stream every time we play Bed Wars. I go through all my footage and all the good clips of all the good plays. I'm always by myself. Where are you at? Like, and she's always, Dad, I'm there. No, you're nowhere in the shot. Like, I got 12 kills in a row, broke the bed, and, took out the whole team. And then I ran and took out another bed and another whole team. And I didn't see your name tag, not in any of that whole video. So I tease her a little bit and we have a good laugh, but Well, I don't really like Bed Wars. I don't like the Minecraft PvP. I don't really care for it, to be honest with you. Like you could tell like people have mods installed and like they have a longer reach. Like they could hit you from 5 blocks away, and like I slash at them and I can't hit them, but they can hit me from 5 blocks away. And then you could tell people that have auto clickers. Like you run up to them and you go to hit them, and then like you get hit and you get knocked back, and then you get hit again and again and again and again and again, and I'm still flying in the air. Like it is so like clearly evident, and I guess it's easy for me to see because a good portion of my at least currently my gaming background is from competitive FPS. Dude, they're everywhere. Like we play on CubeCraft, they are everywhere. Like almost every game you run into one or two. Every single game. It is everywhere. And it's even worse on Hive. Like trying to play, what is it, capture the flag on Hive. Like that is nearly impossible. I go a whole game and I get no kills. Like no kills. The whole game, no kills. And I get killed like 17, 19 times. And then like we switch over to CubeCraft and we play Bed Wars in CubeCraft, and like I have 19 kills, and like I completely decimated like two teams, like half the lobby. I knock out half the lobby in CubeCraft, and like still I run into them in CubeCraft too. And like every once in a while, you'll find a true hacker in CubeCraft. He'll be like flying around in creative mode, and it's just I don't like I notice things like that because of my competitive FPS background. I used to play like a ton of Apex Legend. I was actually on a comp team. I used to play a ton of competitive Apex Legends, and like you can tell who is jitter aiming, and then you can tell the difference between someone who's jitter aiming, which is skill, right? Same thing with mantle jumps, power slides, things like that. Like that skill, that's knowing how that's knowing how the game mechanics work. That's knowing how to work your mouse and keyboard to your advantage, so that you have that movement advantage over your enemies. Like that's the game. Like that's skill. And then you can tell people who are rocking a Titan, and it's like dude's running north, he's facing north, and he's shooting, let's say northwest, and then like he's working on a clip, he's shooting northwest, and then all of a sudden like he's shooting you like southeast, and like his character hasn't even turned yet. His bullets, like he's still shooting northeast, but his bullets are like turning around and flying past him to behind him and hitting me. Like you can tell the people that are using aim snapping and using Titans, and it's just you you kind of develop a knack for what's natural, even with highly skilled players, and what's not natural. And going into the Minecraft PvP, like running around hacking people with swords, it is because there's no distance between you. You can say, oh well, I was running across a clearing, and dude was hiding up in a bush on the hill. Like you can't really say that in Minecraft because they have to run up to you and hit you with a sword. You know what I'm saying? So everything is like hand to hand combat, per se. Um, so it's super clear in Minecraft. I don't enjoy the PvP, but for some reason my daughter, she gets a hell of a kick out of it, and so I mainly play it with her. We do the Bed Wars. I do dig like the what is it, the um, with the sheriff and the murder mystery. I do dig the murder mystery. That's pretty cool. Although, like, you can tell when people like there's hacks out there for those games too, right? But like they're a lot less common than other game modes. Like murder mystery, like I'm the murderer. I haven't even pulled out my sword yet. I haven't killed anybody, haven't attempted to kill anybody, haven't thrown the star, haven't, pulled out my sword. And dude comes around the corner the first time he's seen me and he shoots me in the face and kills the murderer. Like there, he has some kind of an indicator, whether it's the glowing frame or whatever, that tells him uh, who is the murderer. And the same thing with hide and seek. Um, like the blocks do look a little bit different, and if you're playing on something where you have like really good settings, I'm sure that it's probably easier to tell. But man, some of those guys, they're running and they stop and bam, 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 bam. They find you, they killed you. Okay, now you're a seeker. And then they're running and they stop, and it's just like kill after kill after kill after kill after kill after kill after kill. And they find all of the blocks. Like there's no way, man. There's no way that running past you can catch a shade difference on an acacia leaf as you're running past at full speed, hopping and slashing your sword playing Minecraft. Bro, there's just no way. No way. I don't believe it. I mean, if it's possible, okay, cool, but like not as often as I see it. Yeah, she plays Skyblock. I don't see again. I don't dig the PvP. So I mean, Skyblock. Uh, that's the one with the teams and like you're up in the air and uh, it's got the vendors, right? And you got to buy the stuff from the vendors. And then they got the Sky Gen where you got to like mine the stuff and sell it for money to buy better gear or whatever. And, I don't know. All right, these guys are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. I wonder if I'm confused. All right, let me look up oxidization rules real quick. I'm going to have to hide chat for a minute here. Oxidization rules for copper golems, Minecraft, Bedrock. Okay. All right. I wish I would have known that. Okay. Uh, how am I gonna do this? Um, um, I can't hit him. Uh, Wait, maybe because of that. All right, go ahead and get up there, good guy. Yep, good boy, good boy, good boy. Get up there. Oh, that is so bogus. That is so bogus, man. Oh man. Okay. Cool. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. No kidding. They can't. They can't oxidize and turn to a statue on a half block. It has to be a solid block. So you can't do it on slabs. All these guys are standing on slabs. Um. All right. Let's see. I need to take him down to weathered, exposed, and then I want to wax him, and then we're gonna pick him up. Wax exposed copper golem statue. Okay, so that does work exactly how I thought that it's supposed to. Kind of. uh okay. So, uh let's go ahead and let's oh, little guy can jump. He's got some hops. Yeah, back in your little cage, my guy. Back in there. Yes, sir. Back in there. Thank you. Thank you. And we're just gonna block you in with dirt then. You, my guy. You literally only have one block, huh? Okay. Well, then let's do this. Yep, come on out. And hold on. Go back in. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Get in here. Don't make me go grab a lead. Come on. I don't know what you looking for. That should actually draw him over here. Wait, hold on. I got an idea. That should draw him in. And up on top. And Bam. Yeah. All right. Exposed. And then we're going to wax him and then pick him up. All right. Is this guy done yet? Wow, that was fast. Hold on. Exposed, wax. I feel so dun to dun. These guys do it so fast, man. I like it's almost a certainty. Uh Where you going, my guy? Come here. Chest. He's gonna go around the other side, right? Ah, no, that's right. Ah, no, that's right. Will that lead him back to the front? Ha! Gotcha. It's gonna be exposed. And give me your chest. Okay, so I've got 4 now. All right, let me break some of this down. I'm not gonna need all of this because these guys are turning fast. Now that I actually understand how to do it. I could have already had this done. That's kind of upsetting, disappointing, all at the same time. I don't know what you're trying to do, my guy. Oh, you're not. No. I don't know what you think you're doing. Come on, get back there. No. 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 Come on, let me place it. Ha. I don't know if that's going to work either. That should, though. Did that already work? It sure did. All right, so what do I got? I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 of these things. 2, 3. Yes, it looks like I got 4 of them. So, all right, have a good night. Rest well. All right, so that's going to be 5. Good night. All right, so that's gonna be 5. I don't know how this works yet, so I want to. So he's got standing, sitting, running, and I don't know, jumping. Okay. I kind of like that. Like he's sitting down on the job. All right, so I got 1, and we're gonna do that. And we're gonna go here. Put this guy down. Oop. Double on me. All right. Sitting down on a job. So I need the next one right here. Bro, sounds coverages. Ooh. Mm-hmm. All right, I need 1 more exposed. And I need the 6 weathered. So I need 1 more exposed. Go on. Go on. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. And wax. Okay. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, are you serious, my guy? There's no block for him to stand on. Son of a. Beautiful. I leave a chest somewhere? I did. Honestly, I know I had 8 golems. Do 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 do. Beautiful. Alright. Shave him down once. Bam. Alright. That is probably one of the easiest cages. To get these guys in and out of. Mm. Bum 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 bum. Alright, bam, bam, bam. Tearing down these cages because that they all, once I get them up on that dirt block, they seem to be oxidizing quick. So I am just gonna use the one cage because I think they're all gonna go pretty quickly now that I know what I am doing. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go. No. We're gonna go like this, and then we're gonna go. Wait, I have to create. I have to create the golems, and do 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 do. Do do. And see, he's already snapped. See? So they do turn fairly quickly. Oh. They do turn fairly quickly. Um, all right, let me go get rid of these, and then I'll make the last three. I'm going to start from the furthest point and work myself back. So right here, I need... Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Let's see. This guy, we're going to make him sit. Let's go over here. And let's use one of these guys. And that's good. Come on. Let's get this guy. I like that for these guys. And right here, I need another. Boom. There we go. I should have one more, shouldn't I? Why am I short one? 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3. Why is that so? That's weird. It's one of those visual things. That's crazy. Okay. So I need this guy and this guy back. And bam, bam. And then we're gonna let him turn into a statue. Oh, of course he can go by the torch. Why not? Yep, he snapped. There he is. And then we're gonna scrape him and wax him. And then I'll grab the chest. Come on. Doom, doom, doom. This one's gonna give me problems, right? Come on. Come on. There he goes. Scrape them, wax them, take them. I'm gonna take this guy, and we're gonna fix that because that last one was crazy, and he already ticked. Scrape them, wax them, and take them. All right, beautiful. Wait, why is this guy? Oh, he's up here oxidizing and stuff. He's up there oxidizing and stuff. I missed one. And we want that pose. And this pose. Oh. Seriously? Okay. Now we're gonna fill in with these. Waxed exposed grates. And I don't know. Do I want to do another column here? and then finish off the column that way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I mean, it does look kind of weird. Um, yeah, I suppose. Son of a. Three. And then I need I need 1 block of each. And then I don't know. I don't need wax copper. Wax block of copper. Okay, I need a wax oxidized. I need a weathered. And I need an exposed. Wax exposed, waxed weathered. Perfect. I hope everybody in the channel is watching or enjoying the riveting gameplay. Sorry, I don't have anything more exciting for the day, but can I shorten this up one? I mean, I could, but then I would have 4 here. So I'm gonna be 1 over somewhere. I would rather be 1 over on I would rather be 1 over on the end. Now I need another pumpkin and a regular copper block. No, I need a regular oxidized block. Wax oxidized. I can knock the wax off of that. I need another pumpkin to shear. Oh, I have pumpkins. Ah. Wait. No, I gotta do it over here. And then I need the shears. Perfect. And then I need this. And I'm going to take this guy all the way down to copper. He's going to be the odd guy out at the end. And then I'm going to need to grab a drink. Come on. Bum, 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 bum. Come on, walk on the solid block. Come on. Walk on a solid block. Snap to it. So I can take you down the copper, wax you, take you downstairs. Come on. Ooh, and while I'm thinking about it, before I forget, I want to run down here and I want to grab a glass pane. And I suppose I could put most of these back. I don't really need those on me anymore. Hey, look at that. He got the tick while I was gone. Okay, so we got weathered, exposed, copper, waxed, and there it is. All right, now, since I get a chest with the golem, I don't necessarily need these chests. And I don't know if I'm going to use those extra grates or not. I don't know where I would use them, but let's go place this last golem. And we're going to put him in the running man position. Yeah. Okay. Now, next thing to do will be to get the chests installed and get the chests installed and ooh. I don't think that's gonna work. I think it's gotta be right here. I think it's gotta be right there. Because it's gotta be 3 high up from the floor. He could reach these, he could reach those. It's gotta be 3 high. Yes. All right, now, I do want to do a little bit more decoration. I'm not entirely sure how to make it. So let me go run grab a drink real quick. Give me a few minutes. And I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Um, okay, so I didn't do the glass pane while I was down there. uh, Copper nuggets, copper torch. Like 7 of those. How do you make? Oh my god. Oh my god. Are we so freaking for real right now? Are we so freaking for real? Okay. Bro, for real? Okay. Ow. Um. Waxed copper lantern? What? Oh my god. Okay. Um, son of a bitch, man. Uh, 11, 12. Let's make 13 of these. Okay, so I got 20 lanterns, and then copper chain. I need 40 more nuggets, and I need 40 more. Where's my nuggets? Oh shoot, they're in there. Okay. 9, 18, 27, uh 36, 45. Um 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So 20 copper chains and 20 copper lanterns. And then what I am going to do is put my copper nuggets in here, put this in here. Oh, pumpkin seeds. Where the hell are my pumpkin seeds? I think they're over here, right? No, 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 no. Pumpkin seeds, they're right there. Okay. Oh my god. I can't believe it. And now I have to wax each one of these. So I'm going to need 20. I'm going to need 40 wax. Or 40 honeycomb. How's it going, guys? Yes, thank you for your service. I love the job you guys are doing here. Love it, love it. Hold on. And then I'm going to need... I'm going to need 6 for the copper golems, and I'm going to need 6 for the new copper chests. So I'm going to need another 12. Total of 52. Yep, okay. And while I'm here, let me throw these tulips in here. Yes. Where the hell can I put these out, bro? All right, so if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm gonna finish taking these down. So I'm gonna work on the lanterns first, and then because these are copper, and I want them weathered. Bro, if you don't get out of here, I swear on everything holy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, that's my last one. Alright, now this is just random ticks. Sorry, this is going to be super this is going to be super interesting for a few minutes here. So if you're in chat and you want to say what's up, you got any questions, feel free to ask them. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep running around in circles, waiting for random ticks on these lanterns, and farming the lanterns after I wax them as soon as they turn. Also, if you're here on the channel and you haven't done it yet, go ahead and drop a like on the live stream or drop a follow. I appreciate it so much. Trying to get the streaming content creation thing going in my spare time. If you're new to the channel, if you're just watching, I am a single dad to 4 kids, divorced 2 years now. Always enjoyed playing video games, but just recently ran into the situation where I can still do it semi-casually for the enjoyment, but stream and make content as well. So that is what I am doing. You know, just like every other streamer, if it, you know, becomes something where I can actually make money off of it, I mean, that'd be swell. Ooh, we got one already. Nice. I mean, that would be wonderful. I'd love to be able to cut back my hours at work and be able to do more of this or have more family time. You know, kids only grow up once. My youngest now is, that happened right in front of me. My youngest is 4. 4, 7, 13, and 16. So I've spent a greater portion of at least two of their childhoods working 12-hour days, 5 days a week, kind of working myself into the grave. And now I'm at a point where I really run on not a lot of sleep. I've come down with a bad case of insomnia. And yes, I know there's all kinds of medications and everything you can take, but I'm not really a medication person. I'm more of a holistic. Um, and I do, when it gets too bad, um, I do natural remedies and medicate myself to go ahead and get caught up on sleep. But I mean, for the most part, it's just, you know, family time, and then, you know, a little bit of me time, and then I go to sleep, and, you know, 4 hours later, I am up and I'm ready for work. I, you know, go work whatever hours the day has planned for me. I really don't know until after I get there, unfortunately. Things have a tendency to kind of get away. And actually, I'm doing this kind of stupid while I'm just freaking chit chatting. Let's see. Bam, 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 bam. So there was one here. I should be placing down the chains everywhere where one of these ticks off. And one of these ticked off right there. I should be putting down chains where I'm picking up the lanterns from. That way I get random ticks on both. Anyway, but yeah, so family time, you know, whatever. A little bit of me time, allowing me to, you know, do everything I need to do to reset mentally and physically for the next day. 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, but that's too close to that one, so I didn't space them out correctly. That's okay. Reset mentally and physically for the next day. I have a lot to do with customer service for my job. So some days, like, it's super easy going, and, you know, that could change at a moment's notice. It could be super easy going, and then all of a sudden, it's like a tsunami hits, and everything's going wrong. And then, you know, that can clear up in a heartbeat too. You know, everything can be going wrong, and then all of a sudden things start going right, and, you know, it's no longer stressful. But I mean, as it pertains, trying to kick off this streaming content creation thing, again, you know, I would love for it to turn into something that I can turn into something that would allow me to cut down on my hours at work. I work as much as I do because I need to, in order to make ends meet and have a little bit of extra for stuff that, you know, the kids want primarily. So I mean, it'd be all right, but I enjoy playing video games, and I enjoy conversating with people. And I figure if I got chat going, and you know, I could talk to people in chat while I'm playing video games and streaming, or if I'm playing games with people that I enjoy playing video games with, that I can talk to them and chat, you know, while I'm streaming and playing video games. That would make, um, you know, my experience as well as theirs that much better. But yeah, if this turns into, something that can help pay bills and, get me out of having to work so much, that would be super amazing. That would be a gift. Um, I don't really like getting too like super religious, but I am a religious person, so that would be a gift from God. Um, but that's not my full intention. Again, I like playing video games. I enjoy it. I like hanging out with people. I'd like more people to come through the chat and hang out and ask questions on what I'm doing or about anything. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't even have to be game related. Just pop through and chit chat, hang out a little bit when you can, and move on about your day. And I'll do the same. I have my obligations, my responsibilities, stuff that I got to get done. So I'm going to stream when I can and try to be as reliable on the streaming as I can with some kind of a schedule, whatever the schedule ends up being. It hasn't been determined yet, but whatever the schedule ends up being, I'm going to try being as reliable as possible based off that schedule. And then hopefully people come through and enjoy the stream, enjoy hanging out and chit-chatting, and we'll friggin' take it from there, man. There's another lantern, and we'll put down a chain. But yeah, like I said, today's going to be a somewhat of a split stream. I actually have to kill stream here in about an hour and 15 minutes or so, so I can get myself ready to go pick my kids back up. They went to their mom's for the day, and I gotta go pick them up, or pick them back up, I should say. So I need to obviously make sure I get there in enough time. But yeah, I should be able to stream another hour and 15 minutes here. I'm hoping to get this build kind of moved along past this copper portion here. I'd like to move on to the water streams, the final sorting, and getting the copper golems in. And this is such bad game design by Blizzard, or not by Blizzard, by Mojang. Such bad game design. Like, why can't I make exposed copper lanterns? Why can't I make exposed copper why am I blanking? Trapdoors. Why can't I make exposed copper chain? Like, just, it's same material, same. Well, I guess it can't be the same materials, but come up with a good conversion. A good conversion, something to make sense, and just let us do it. So it's 2 nuggets and an ingot for the copper chain, right? So give us like give us like 8 copper chains. Ooh, here's another one. All right. Give us like 8 copper chains. or 8 copper lantern. No, 8 copper chains. Copper chains. 8 copper chains for a full block. Let us craft a block into 8 copper chains. Whatever the conversion may be. Because, what? 9 nuggets turn into an ingot or something like that. And you need 2 nuggets and an ingot. So you need essentially 11 nuggets. And it's 9 ingots for a block, right? You need let's figure this out. So you need 11 nuggets per copper chain. Okay. 11 nuggets. 9 nuggets makes an ingot. So there's 81, right? There's 81 nuggets in a copper block, essentially. So why not give us like 6 pieces of copper chain for a copper block, or lanterns? Make us have the copper torches, and then like a copper torch and a gold block gives you like 6 copper lanterns. You know what I mean? Like, have some kind of a conversion so that way you can use your exposed copper, you can use your weathered copper, you can use your oxidized copper, whatever variant you want, rather than making us do this. Like, this is not fun. And I understand, like, everything it can't be 100% fun and given to you, but like at the same time, I already oxidized that block and I already waxed that block. Like, why can't I break down into smaller stuff? I mean, you let me at the crafting table. Like, if I want to take a copper block and I want to break down into ingots and then break down into nuggets, you're perfectly fine, allowing me to do that. Even if it's an exposed copper block, like, you're perfectly fine. I don't. I mean, I understand because of the nuggets and the ingots and everything, but still, like, come up with a conversion for it. So if you have, the ingots and the nuggets, then okay, you can craft it that way. If all you have is blocks, don't make us break down the blocks and then essentially go through this process here. This is time consuming and tedious. There's no need for this. We got wool slabs and stairs coming out. You guys have finally well, we've been known that you guys had the ability to do that because you do it with stone. It's just full block, just block states, and then artwork, texture packs. So I mean, we knew that you could do it. You already have stairs and slabs in the game. So, it's just a matter of you allowing us to have those textures. And there's no reason why we can't have concrete stairs and slabs, so that we get those nice solid colors rather than, that woolly color. I first learned this last night doing the trapdoors. I needed 24 trapdoors. Laid out all the trapdoors, and I was trying to figure out. I laid out all the trapdoors, and I was waiting for the stupid oxidization steps. I just can't believe that it works like that. Like, you gotta set this stuff out, and I think this one's oxidized. It looks different. I'm gonna grab it. Yeah. Okay. So I have my first chain. Here's another chain. One, two, three, 4, and 5. Okay. Those chains are kind of hard to tell, to be honest with you. Do, 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 do. You know, again, I just can't believe that this is the process. Hey, Lucy coming in with a follow over on Kick. Appreciate you so much. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you are having a lovely Saturday, or I guess for the other half of the world, it would be an early Sunday. One, two, three, 4, and 5 right there. But I hope your Saturday or Sunday is going well. Hey, there we go. Another one. Put this baby down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're starting to roll along. I like seeing less and less lanterns and more chain. That means I'm actually getting ticks on some of this stuff. Although I question this back here. I don't think I've seen anything oxidized back there yet. Come on. Ooh, I got a couple of chains now. I can like run. Oh, look at this guy right here. Okay. I could actually run downstairs and hang some of this up. If it refuses to oxidize while I'm running in circles here. And I'm not really sure where I want to put this. I'm sure I'm going to need plenty more. But I would like to at least get the lighting done over the pods. That way I can move on to the copper golems and get the copper golems in the chest set. That is my goal before I have to end stream here in about an hour and 15 minutes. I would like to get the lighting done for the pods, get the chests installed, and get the copper golems installed into their pods. That would be my overall goal. That one did oxidize. Or that was a new place. I'm not sure anymore. Hey. Hey. Chains are almost oxidizing faster than the lanterns. That's crazy. Especially considering the lanterns have been down longer. Like some of these lanterns have been down like 3-4 minutes now. Oh, this is like hands down the most tiring part of all of this. Waiting for something like random ticks on something is just makes me almost like want to get up and go walk around for a minute. But then I wouldn't sit here, I wouldn't be able to sit here and talk to you lovely people. I'm really liking this playlist. Come on. This one oxidized again? It did. That is another. I've got 9 lanterns. And 6 chains. Couple more chains and they'll be caught up with the lanterns. That's crazy. I didn't think that was going to work out like that. Oh. So I found these new playlists DMCA free, and like I said, I'm liking them. This one that I'm playing now is considered all EDM, and it's 63 hours long. So when I end stream, if I pause it, let's say I stream 10 hours, okay? I pause it when I end stream, and when I go to start stream, I just skip to the next track. There's 67 hours. That's almost a whole week worth of streaming on this single playlist. And of course, I pause the playlist when I go on break. What the hell just hit me? I paused it when I go on break, so like just a few minutes ago here, when I went downstairs to grab a drink, I actually paused the playlist to go get something to drink. I didn't continue to let it play while I was gone. So, might actually be like a full week or more worth of DMCA free EDM. My hands are tired running around in circles. My hands are very, very tired running around in circles.
Feels like I'm caught up in a trance. Can come down all night. The city never stood a chance. With you by my side, it's all ours. So don't second guess. Let down your guard. Just take a chance. I feel the hours ticking down. Wish I could turn it all around. But in my mind, we're frozen perfectly in time.
If I move all of these over, that is so not what I wanted to do. Darn. I'm going to have to be more careful picking up those chains. That is so not what I wanted to do. Alright, 1, 2, 3, wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Huh. That was weird. Now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I can actually put down the rest of this because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks wide. I can actually put down the rest of it all. So everything is on the floor now. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Oh. Yeah. Ten and 7. Hey, I just put this down too. All right. Come on.
Nothing else matters. In time and space, there's nothing else. No. 'Cause I've been waiting for my whole life for one like you to light up the sky. Don't know what you do to the black and white. When I'm with you, I see multicolor.
Ooh. Yeah. Do, do, do. These all pretty much look copper yet. These all look copper yet. Copper, copper. Looks all copper. That looked that looked exposed from down there, but it wasn't. Regular copper. Come on. We're close. Out of the 40 random ticks, we've got 19 so far. So we're about halfway. I wish I can get a couple more chains. If I can get a couple more chains, I'd go downstairs and start hanging this. And just, because even if I get an extra tick on some of this, um, I can shave off the extra tick. But I'd like to go downstairs with the same amount of chains as I have lanterns. That way I can get them all hung. Figure out where they're going to go, get them all hung. But it seems like every time I get a chain, I get a lantern. I mean, the chains are catching up, and they're catching up quick, considering that they've haven't been on the floor nearly as long. But I wish it'd hurry up, man. Only got about 45 minutes, an hour left. Hey. There we are. Something back here finally gets a tick. That was an actual tick, because that's the one that I usually have to jump over when I go either direction. Come on, couple more chains. I can go hang these. Do something productive other than standing here watching copper oxidize. Like what? Although, I suppose I could probably like pick this stuff up and move it closer. I don't need iron bars. Like this one here could get moved to over here. And that's about it right now. Yep. Hey, look at this. Here we go. There's another lantern. I'll take it. Actually, give me this lantern. I'm going to move this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to move that up there. I'm going to start moving them so I don't have to run that way anymore. Like I run to here and look. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, wrong one. I almost put down one of the waxed. See, I don't have to run through that whole section no more. The closer I can move stuff, the less technically I'm going to have to move. Because I can just quickly pan around and see if it's changed or not. Which is good for me, but not a lot of activity as far as watching the stream. I do apologize. I wish the game design was different on this. Hey, look at this. But unfortunately, this is what Mojang came up with for the oxidation of copper. See, now, for the most part, I can stand here and see if any of them change. Run around that corner, run around this corner. I would like to get a couple more chains. Right here up the center would be superb. That way I can move some of the stuff from this side over here. Because I don't mind going like this too much, but having to run over here and then not really being sure. Hey, look at this. There's a lantern. Let's pick up this lantern. And I guess let's put it in a row. That would make the most sense, right? That would make the most sense. There's got to be a way to space those out. Just got to for this last one. Oh, don't even have to. Look at that. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, technically that one should be over there. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then 5. So I just got these two halls here. Getting super close. Lanterns are picking up speed again, though. Six lanterns left on the floor and 10 chains. There's nothing over here, right? Nope. So it's all right here and right here. So anybody that's tuning in, anybody that's tuning in, is anybody an EDM fan? If you're not lurking, let me know if you're an EDM fan and what your favorite type of EDM is. I personally am a fan to um, hard house and like drum and bass, jungle, dubstep. I like super heavy bass beats, rhythmic sounds. That's kind of my home. Doom, 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 doom. Something like this. This current track is kind of right up my alley. I don't necessarily like the vocals. If you edited out the vocals, it would. This would definitely be something that I would play in the car. I'm gonna need to go grab some more food soon. Well, I guess let's go do that now. Bum 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 bum. Do, do, do. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, it's 2 pieces of food. Okay. Do, 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 do. Come on. I've got 25 of 40 done. I have 5 more lanterns, 10 more chains on the floor. 5 more lanterns, 10 more chains, yes. On that way. Okay, I have grown impatient. So, let's go see what we're gonna do here. I want to add some more lighting above here. This I don't think this is gonna be enough, personally, but I want to do like and then I want to do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, Sorry if you're not a bot, but a lot of bots come in here and say the same thing. If you're not a bot, go ahead and toss me a DM on Twitch and we can work that out. But a lot of bots come in here saying the same thing, referring people to Discord, and I will not have that in my channel. So again, apologize if you are not a bot. Go ahead and DM me and we'll get that sorted out. But that is super bot-like. You popped in, typed out three messages super quickly, and sent them all one right after another, referring me to your Discord. All right. Well, I got those hung up. Hey. Ooh, look, a chain. Yeah. Let me grab this lantern. Throw the lantern down right there. I'm gonna grab the chain from over here. And put chain right there. All right, we're coming down to the nitty gritty. This is all we got left right here. I need to duplicate and go in creative. I keep hearing zombies and crap in here. I don't know where they're at. Wherever they're spawning, though, I'd like to fill in that cavern. It's pretty annoying. Ooh, I was so upset last night. I was playing and I was trying to get... I revamped my bee farm. So my bee farm originally created bottles of honey and a little bit of honeycomb. So I wanted to switch it over from the honey to strictly honeycomb so I can get all this waxing done for this project. I needed a lot of stuff waxed. I need a lot of honeycomb. So I switched it over, and if you know anything about the bees in Minecraft, you know that they don't work at night or during thunderstorms. So I was running to my bed and I was sleeping every time nighttime would come up. That way they're like the most active that the bees can be, right? The way again, the way that the bees work, they don't work at night, they don't work during thunderstorms, they don't work in the rain, and anytime um, they go into the hive and they increase the hive's honey level by one, um, they're on a 2 minute cooldown before they will leave the hive and pollinate um, anything again, to come back and raise um, the honey level of the hive, right? So I first started off with switching everything over to honeycomb for the setup for the farm. That way, I was maximizing the amount of honeycomb I was getting out of my bee farm. And then the next thing I did was I came up with the idea of I have effectively five. Um, I have five uh, bees nests in the farm. So each bee nest can only hold 3 bees. So I was wondering about the idea about like constant rotation of bees. If I can fit 3 bees in each hive, there's 5 hives. That means I need to have 15 bees in there. So what I did was I grabbed some flowers and I bred the bees and I bred 30 of them. That way, when the bees come out from that 2 minute cooldown, they leave the hive. One of the bees that have been sitting outside that are already pollinated is back in that hive. It's like almost instantaneous, and that 2 minutes starts ticking. And the honey level goes up one every time a bee goes in that it has the pollen. Um, and it's been working out pretty decently. But so I was running up and I was going to my bed and I was sleeping every time nighttime would come or a thunderstorm that I could sleep and skip through. So I was sleeping and I was skipping through all of this. And then last night I hit a point where I couldn't sleep. It said there's monsters nearby. And like, that's complete bullcrap, man. Here, let me show you. That's complete bullcrap because my bed is right here. Okay? Behind here is a whole lava farm. Up here, there's nothing but like, hold on. There's lava rows up there. Nothing spawns up there. Nothing spawns all in here. Okay? And then, like, we go this way, and that's all like open floor. It's solid underneath me. Then if we kind of go this way, kind of back behind the bed, I have this huge ass room, which goes all the way through to the lava farm. If I knock these blocks out, and I kept digging, it goes all the way through, and it's solid in between. I put these walls in. I know what's back there. There's nowhere for anything to spawn. I have this room here, like. And then, like, if I go this way, easiest way for me to show you, like, if I go this way, like, it's staircase with solid walls going down. Um, Back here is where that is, the staircase with the solid walls. Like, there's nothing spawning back there. I couldn't find out. I don't know where the monsters nearby are spawning to stop me from sleeping in this bed. It's like in the main portion of my base. I have a downstairs, I have an upstairs, and it's like sitting in the middle of my base. What the hell monster could be nearby? The only thing I could think of is like if you go this way, right? If you go this way, like I have my stronghold, right? Which again is all freaking solid. Nothing spawns in here. I have that all lit up. The only thing I can think of is like somewhere back here, there's like 2 blocks of empty space somewhere that just by chance, something spawned. You know what I mean? Um, and that was stopping me from sleeping through the night. But it was like that for like 10 minutes. And I tried everything. Like, I tried running all the way over here and like all the way up over there by the bee farm where I come from. And then like coming back and it not just, man, it was, yeah, it's got me upset. So, um, I'm going to need to grab a creative copy, duplicate the world, grab a creative copy, go into spectator, and I'm gonna have to find where that 2 block gap, and I'm gonna have to dig back and fill it in. I can't. I'm not dealing with that. That's the first time it happened, and that slowed me down by at least 10 minutes last night. And like waiting for farms, AFK farms, or especially stuff that has cooldowns, like bees, 2-minute cooldown. So you get 3 out of 4 ticks every 2 minutes. You know, so I get 3 honeycomb out of there. In a 4-minute period, I get 3 honeycomb. It's like a honeycomb a minute. And then I got 5 hives, so it's like 5 honeycomb every 4 minutes or whatever. Like, that's not a lot. I was pissed off that I had to wait 10 minutes. And the bees don't work at night. So they're just chilling. And like the Minecraft days, it's 10 minutes of daylight, 10 minutes of darkness, 10 minutes of night. So I waited through an entire freaking night until the next morning, and then it finally despawned, and I was able to sleep the following night. That's not acceptable. So I'm going to have to create a copy, and I'm going to have to go in Spectator and find out where that 2 block wide gap is, and then come back into survival and fill that in, because I'm not doing it again. We're almost completely down to chains. Got 1 lantern left. 8 chains, 1 lantern. I wish I can get more chains to oxidize. I'd run down and put up more lanterns, but I don't want to run down there with 2. I feel like that's almost a waste. Yeah, running down there with 2 is a waste of time. I feel like I'm better off sitting here waiting for ticks than to run down there and place 2 and then run back up here. Like, it just, I don't know, that's crazy. Hey, there's a chain. Come on. Oh, random game ticks is such a bad design. Hmm. No random ticks. Do, 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 do. All right. So we got a random tick. Uh, Sorry, I'm not super chatty. I am checking social media while I have a little bit of downtime waiting for these random ticks. If you didn't already know, I am currently live streaming, multi streaming on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. You can also find me on Instagram. Um, I believe my handy little chat bot, it does. Uh, it puts out all my personals, kick.com/DLM710, youtube.com at xdlm710, and instagram.com at the.real.dlm. Check me out on my other socials. Check out my videos, my posts. Give me some likes if you like the content. Got some Bed Wars stuff up there. Got some murder mystery up there. Got some tutorials up there on some different stuff. I'm going to be getting some more up there. But going to be getting a lot more up there. I'm actually working on 2 different tutorials right now. I have I have the videos recorded. I just have to finish the editing and then the narration of it. Make sure that everything is as it should be, and then they'll be ready for upload. So those will be coming soon. Also, finally decided on a house build for me and my daughter's jungle oasis world. And unfortunately, that is going to be a huge build. So that is going to be something that is done live. Um, I was trying to figure out if there was a way I can make a time lapse of it. Um, and there's a mod on Bedrock now called Replay Mod, but that requires you to go into creative and have cheats on for beta API and stuff, and that's something that I don't like doing. All the worlds that I play in are 100% survival. Never been had the cheats turned on. Never been put into creative. So they're all still eligible for you to earn achievements in. Um, it's kind of my thing. I don't want to deviate from that. So my next option would be to um my next option would be a second account and log it in on a device. Give it some dirt, let it beanpole up, and screen record the whole build, and then time lapse the whole video, um, which I might end up doing. I've had the floor plan drawn out now for probably a good 2.5 weeks, but I really wanted to do a time lapse of it. The build, it's going to be amazing when it's done. Um, it's it's a 100% it's 100% my build. It's 100% my design. I went on Chat GPT and I modeled with Chat GPT and had Chat GPT make a rendering of a building or of the house. And then we did some extensions, an extended floor plan, put on a second floor, added some details, and then um, created a final visual for me to build off of. Um, and then I kind of went through and I made floor plans based on a certain scale, a modeling scale, um, so that everything's proportional. Um, like for instance, there's some archways, but like if you do two upside down stairs right next to each other, it doesn't really give you that arch look. It's more of like a point look, and so all the archways are like 3 blocks wide, so you could do a stair, and then a slab, so it gives you that more arched look. So I went with a scale that actually allowed for that, and I did the floor plans at that scale, keeping that in mind. All right. Um, so it is almost 5 o'clock. I only have a few more minutes here. I got 4 more chains. So I'm gonna go down. I can hang up 6 of these lanterns now. I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna finish hanging up some of these lanterns and hang out with you guys for a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna have to call it. I want to put one right here. Oops. I want to put one right there. And I want to put this block back up there. And then 1, 2, 3. So I want to put one right here. And then um 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's on the 6th block. I don't know if I want to go that close, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can do 8th block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we'll do a 7th block. And here we'll do that one. And then I'll have one more, 2 more, and then probably 2 more back there. I saw I'll have enough eventually. As soon as this as soon as these chains oxidize, I should have enough. Finish the little lighting area for that lighting aspect for that little area. I'm gonna move this chain up here. Come on, let me get lucky with a couple of ticks here so I can finish this up before I have to end stream and go. And then later when I jump on, I'm going to be, well, finishing this up if this doesn't happen before I have to leave. And then I'm going to be installing the chests, installing the copper golems into the pod. I forgot this glass pane again. I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to do this real quick. Just so I don't forget it again. Like, I want, yeah. And this here actually needs to be filled in with, oh, no. I'm going to have to bring something in there to feed that chest. I'm going to have to figure that out too, but I want to install the chests. I want to install the copper golems. I want to start with the water streams, pushing everything down here and into a central stream up here to be sorted by the copper golems in the sorting station. It looks good, man. Looks real good. Come on. No. No random ticks while I was downstairs. Come on. All right, I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna need 11 chests per pod. I've got 6 pods and then some at the end. So I'm gonna need like all of these chests. And I did break that down so I can go run these iron bars back up here. And put them back in here. I am going to need some more pumpkins. Put these in here. I'm not supposed to have this hoe on me. Stop by. Nope. This hoe actually is supposed to be in here. Oh, I do need, what, 3 more pumpkins? One, two, three. You can't. You gotta actually put them down, and that is so crazy. Come on, random ticks. Alright, got that. I'm gonna go run these up here. need these on me. I believe no, all the way at the top, right? Yep, all the way at the top. I'm not gonna need those on me. Come on, bro. Seriously? Come on. I am pushing another 8 minutes. Come on, we got 8 minutes. Let's do this damn thing. I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna decorate with actual lighting. Pick up most of these torches. Because I mean, technically, most of these aren't even doing anything. So I mean, like, add some of those on this wall. I got a bunch of lighting here. It looks nice. I got lighting here. It looks nice. Add some lighting here. Some lighting here. Add some lighting around. And figure out what I'm going to do with Jeb. Like, I guess I could do like 4 grass blocks right down the center and put a fence and just let them walk back and forth. At least they'll be on grass rather than stone. I don't know. Need to figure out something to do with Jeb. Come on. Hey, we got one. Hey, we got 2. Come on. 2 more. 2 more. Come on. Two more. Just 2 more. Son of a.
Felt like I was stuck in chains. All this time with you, I took the pain. Knew that it was wrong to stay. So I told myself I'd walk away. I think I'm ready now, ready now, ready now. And I'm so over you dragging me down. Just wanna let it out, let it out, let it out. Feel so free, gonna shout it out loud. Without you, I'm limitless. There's nothing that you could do to break my spirit or shatter the silence. Oh, I'm telling you that I am fearless. Without you, I'm limitless. There's nothing that you could do to break my spirit or shatter the silence.
All right, I know I said 5:15, but I really want these last couple ticks. So I'm going to give it a few more minutes. I'm going to hit social media and check in on the Instagram and whatnot. Wow. Come on, random ticks. Let's go. Come on. man, come on. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, it's just not gonna give it to me, right? It's just not gonna give it to me. God damn, man. Alright, well, unfortunately, it didn't give me the last two random ticks that I need. Um, I was hoping it would, so I could have ran downstairs and built this last portion of lighting, be able to start with something fresh a little bit later, but apparently it's not going to work out in my favor, and I am coming to the point where I have to go and get ready and leave. I do appreciate the new follows. I appreciate everybody hanging out and the few that have chatted. I definitely appreciate the chats. That's why I'm doing this. You know, chit chat with people while streaming. You know, one of my favorite hobbies, playing video games. So, without further ado, um, like I said, I will be back a little bit later tonight for another stream, probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours from an hour or so. So, if you're able to, come on back later, hang out, and we'll see if we can't get the rest of this build completed. But for the meantime, that is going to be it for me. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your evening if you can't come back. But that's going to be a wrap.